Alright, here we go. You have won a die roll I would like to play first. What do we have? 3 lands. Ooh, a couple of Reckless Impulse, that's not too bad. I think I'll keep. It's a little bit risky, but because this is really bad for more lands, but it does have a Blister Coil Weird, and we can get ourselves out of trouble with Reckless Impulse. But yes, we shall play Blister Coil Weird and hope for the best. If the Blister Coil Weird dies, then that's a bad time. Well, what do we say about the bad time? Well, let's Reckless Impulse. What do we have? That's not good. We're up against a control deck, and we were creature light. Alright, we need to draw a creature. That doesn't happen, so we'll play a mountain. I can't even cast this, so we will Reckless Impulse again. He counters it. Okay. I think this is going to be a tough match. Just because I desperately need to draw a creature, which we did do. Well, what's he doing now? Okay. We're going to Swift Spear. And we're going to Reckless Impulse. Always yield. What do we got? Okay. Play land. Go okay. Attack with everything. Cast this. And that. Pay the mana. We will bottom this just because we desperately want a creature. Five cards in hand. 4 mana. 5 mana. What is this? Oh, I can't block. Whenever it is dealt combat damage, you gain that much life. That's really bad for me. Okay. But it can't block this turn, so... What I should have done is play Soulscar Mage first. Because if I... Always yield. Maximize velocity. Aha, here we go. Yeah, if I can give it haste, then this is doubly good. Okay, so now we go to combat. Attack all creatures. Okay. This is good. This Wall of Essence is a problem. Plus whatever else he casts. Let's crash through. They'll counter each other out is the issue I have. Alright, let's play the Swift Spear. If I Wall of Essence it, then it will only allocate 2 damage to it and he won't gain so much life. So let's go... Oh, at least I hope so. Oh, okay, he's just creating a 1/1. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But if I deal 2 damage here, because they all have trample, does that work so that I only have to deal 2 and then... Yeah, see? Got him. Ha 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 ha. That's a little sneaky one there. Okay, control. Well, these are coming in. Rending Volley's coming in. Now, you'd have thought I'd figure this one out first. So, maximize velocity is out. And then I guess the Reckless Impulses. Oh, they were so good though. It's just, those are the two, the weakest cards in the deck, so... And I would like to add to my removal, not remove, subtract. Because if I can get rid of those walls, like I need that for the walls. I just don't know what else is a better cut. You can't cut any of the cards that say draw a card, which is why you get rid of Maximize Velocity, and this is just a 2-drop one. These do draw cards, and Risk Factor is an interesting card, so let's stick with that. But that was a good little trick there in that final one, where I deal 2 damage because they have trample. I only have to deal 2 to it, so it doesn't gain that much life. This hand has keep. Oh, it's a 2-lander as well, even better. And it has the Rending Volley for if he decides to play another Swift Spear. Play the Mountain. Play the Swift Spear. Attack all creatures. He takes the 1. What have you got? The Wall of Essence? Well, bad news. I have a Swift Spear, a land, play, and a Rending Volley. Always yield. And then swing. Oh, hey. Now we sort of need more lands. If he plays another wall, I'm kind of boned, but he didn't. I think I just go for Soulscar Mage. And then Expedite. Always yield, so I don't gain haste. I don't draw a card. That's okay. I don't want to get Supreme Verdict though. That would be bad. Yeah, and it was bad. Well, we will play Steam Kin. Need a land. Need a removal spell. So we get the land. I think we start with Crash Through. Yeah. I don't yield this one just because you can... I can do it again. So we shall. I'll do this. Ancestral. Go to combat. Yeah, and then we will play with fire. You can counter it, I guess. Okay. Now the question is, how do I play with risk factor here? I think I do it in there instead. Or do I? If I take 4, I cast it. I get it up to 3. Yeah, I think I have to go for it just to see. Yeah, that opponent. Him hitting 3 Wall of Essence is really bad for me though. So I took the 4 damage, which you sort of expect. Oh, punish. Okay. Well. Control zone. Play a land, we do it in instant speed. Like, because if this is a draw, like, you know, if it's a 1 mana draw spell, like, there's things to do. You drew 3 of those. It's so annoying. Yeah. Alright, let's just... a risk factor. Discard the land. Counter it. Yeah. Okay. So, what do we got? Play with fire. Okay, we are going to actually just dome him. He doesn't have trample, so we go Should we have to kill the wall so he gains 4 life? Then so be it. We will put that to the bottom. Yeah. So long as he has it there, then my ability to inflict damage is substantially... Exiles my thing. Don't have anything to do with the mana, so yeah, you can have it. But this is not looking good. Soulscar Mage, go. Just sort of waiting for like 5 Fairy, or like where are the 3 fairies going? Alright, well, go to combat. Does this turn into anything? No. And then let's go into grounds. Attack of all. Like, this isn't going well, but it is what it is. This is how it is against control. So he's got the counter spell. Five Theory. Yeah. I don't think I win this now, just because he's drawing 2 cards a turn and stopping me. Let's see what we get. But this does not augur well. Yeah, we're going to concede this one. It's over. Begin sideboarding. Risk Factor was very underwhelming. I might just do this, get it back a Reckless Impulse. Nah. Risk Factor. I bought... It's in the sideboard for the control matchup, but it just was very underwhelming. Do you like to play first? Yes. This is... Yab. I think this is too... I will mulligan this. This is not good against control. This is fine. We'll put Steamkin on the bottom. I'll keep. And then Steamkin. Done. And then play Ballistic Coil Weird. And pass the turn. Blister Coil Weird. And then Expedite. Always yield. There's another Expedite. Attack all creatures. There's the Wall of Essence. Play this. We will play with fire here to scry one. Alright. And then put that on the bottom. Target creature can't block. Draw a card. I think in this case we are playing with fire again, so I can scry again. And we got to get these to the bottom of the library. Attack with all creatures. See, we're nearly there. I got him down to 4. Unlikely to happen again. What's he doing? 3 fairy? Oh, there's another Wall of Essence. Well, that's bad. That's good. I can just do that. Ping. I can cast this, but to what end? He just gains the life, so... If I can get Chandra to live, then we're good to go. Rending Volley. Okay. Kill one. Let's... Do I just go for the cheese win? Or do I exile the top card? Let's see how close we can get to the cheese win. Because if I play something like I'm trying to dodge Dovan's veto or something. I don't know, maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I had to go for it. What's the thing where it's a counter gain 3 life? If I just don't play anything new to counter, then... Alright, let's do this. See what happens. Oh wait, this is good. I think this gets me there. Because now I can give it haste. Ah. Yeah. Always yield. And there's Chandra. So let's go to combat. He gains 4, loses 5, and then attack. Ah, he gave up. He blocks here, gains 4 life. Takes 5, goes down to 1, but then he has to... I had the Chandra in hand, plus whatever else I was drawing, so it's likely I get there, but that was an interesting game. Yeah, decent. That looked like a fully powered control deck, and this deck has some game. I think in the sideboard, risk factor was less good. Probably should just be another Chandra, but I didn't want to have to fork out for the third one. And maybe I need to go, or just go up the another rending volley, just because those walls were so obnoxious. He had 3 of them in that second game. I mean, I did pretty well with all of them, but he just I took too long to deal with the third one. This deck has potential. This deck definitely does have potential. Alright. I'll call it there, I think.